Hey, you. Yeah, you watching this right now. Are you using the debt snowball method? The one Dave Ramsey talks about where you pay off the smallest balance first for those psychological wins? Well, I've got news for you. You're leaving hundreds or even thousands of dollars on the table.
The debt Avalanche method can save you an average of $309 to $4,074 more than SnowBall and pay off debt faster. But you gotta watch till the end because we're dropping pop quizzes to make sure you're actually paying attention.
All right, before we roast the snowball method, let's be clear about what it is. You list your debts from smallest balance to largest, ignore the interest rates completely, and pay off the little guy first for that dopamine hit. Quick wins, build momentum, feel good about yourself. Sounds great, right? And look, I get it. Dave Ramsey made millions teaching this because psychology matters. Getting that first $500 debt paid off feels amazing. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to hear. Feelings don't pay your bills. Math does. And the math, it's not in your favor. Ready to see why? Good, because I'm going to show you with real numbers.
Okay, so before Gorilla here goes full math nerd on you, let me paint the picture of why SnowBall feels so good. Imagine you've got 3 credit cards. Card A is $2,000 at 24% APR. Card B is $5,000 at 18% APR. And Card C is $500 at 22% APR. With SnowBall, you attack Card C first because it's the smallest. Pay it off in a few months, feel like a champion, post your debt-free scream on TikTok, instant gratification. The problem? While you're celebrating that $500 win, Card A with 24% interest is over there feasting on your money like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Are you seeing the issue yet? Or do I need to draw you a picture? Actually, we literally drew you pictures. You're welcome. All right, pop quiz time. Pay attention because we're checking if you're actually learning. Question: if you have a $500 debt at 22% APR and a $2,000 debt at 24% APR, which should you pay first with the debt snowball method? Is it A, the $500 debt, or B, the $2,000 debt? Drop your answer in the comments right now. And if you get it wrong, we're going to roast you in the replies. We're watching.
The answer is A, the $500 debt. That's snowball. You pay the smallest balance first, even though the $2,000 debt has higher interest. Now let me show you why that costs you money. If you've got $400 extra per month to throw at debt, paying off that $500 first feels great. You're done in about 2 months. But during those 2 months, your $2,000 debt at 24% APR is accumulating $80 in interest. Meanwhile, if you'd attack the $2,000 debt first using the Avalanche method, you'd be saving yourself hundreds in the long run. According to Debt.org, in their example, Avalanche saved $309 compared to SnowBall. That's not pocket change. That's a car payment, a phone bill, 3 months of groceries.
Okay, so some of you watching are probably like, but I need those quick wins to stay motivated. I'll quit if I don't see progress. And you know what? That's valid. Studies show that people using SnowBall have higher success rates because they stick with it. But here's my question for you personally. Are you the type of person who needs a gold star sticker every week? Or can you handle delayed gratification if it means more money in your pocket? Because according to one study, the average household could save 4.3% in interest using Avalanche. And that study was from 2016 when average rates were 12%. Credit card rates are now 21%. Your savings could be double that. So are you a I need wins now person or a I want maximum money person? Be honest with yourself.
And let me hit you with more math because I know some of you are still skeptical. A lending club example showed $19,000 in total debt. With minimum payments only, it takes 61 months and costs $12,454 in interest. With Avalanche method and an extra $120 a month, 40 months and $8,380 in interest. You saved $4,074 and almost 2 years. But with SnowBall, 41 months and $9,079 in interest. Saves you only $699 more. So Avalanche saves you an extra $699 compared to SnowBall. That's $699 you could use for literally anything else. A vacation, emergency fund, investing, or you could just give it to your credit card company because feelings. Your choice, buddy. Pop quiz number 2. According to the Lending Club example we just talked about, how much more does the Avalanche method save you compared to SnowBall? Is it A, $153, B, $309, C, $699, or D, I wasn't paying attention because I was scrolling Instagram? Drop that answer in the comments. If you pick D, at least you're honest, and we respect that. But also, pay attention.
The answer is C, $699. And if you got that wrong, you weren't paying attention. We literally just said it. But it's okay. We forgive you. This time. Now here's where it gets really interesting for all you visual learners out there. Let's say you've got $10,000 in debt across multiple cards. With SnowBall, you might pay it off in like 25 months with $2,251 in interest saved compared to just making minimums. Sounds good. But with Avalanche on similar debt, you're done in 26 months paying $2,213 in interest. Wait, that's actually 1 month longer and $38 less saved? Okay, so sometimes SnowBall can work better depending on your specific debt makeup. Plot twist. Are you still with me, or did I just blow your mind?
Okay, so before you start yelling at your screen, yes, sometimes SnowBall can work out better depending on the size and rates of your specific debts. A Fidelity CFP said if all your loans have similar or lower interest rates, the method may not be much more efficient than SnowBall. So if you've got 3 cards all around 15 to 18% APR, SnowBall might be fine. But if you've got one card at 24% and others at 15%, you're leaving money on the table with SnowBall. The key is, the bigger the interest rate gaps, the more Avalanche saves you. Still confused? Use a debt calculator and plug in your numbers. Don't just blindly follow Dave Ramsey because your cousin's neighbor's dog walker said so. Do the math for your situation.
All right, real talk time. I know some of you are thinking, this sounds great, but I've tried to pay off debt before and quit after 3 months because I saw no progress and got discouraged. And that's the one legitimate argument for SnowBall. The psychological boost is real. Wells Fargo even says paying off small debts quickly can feel rewarding, and if it's hard to stick with Avalanche, it may be difficult to stick to the plan. So here's my advice to you specifically. If you failed at debt payoff multiple times, maybe try SnowBall first to build the habit. But if you're disciplined and can handle delayed gratification, Avalanche will save you more money, period. Know yourself. Are you a need instant rewards person or a I can wait for bigger payoff person? There's no shame either way, but pick the method that matches your personality, not what some YouTuber told you. Final pop quiz. Which method mathematically saves you more money in most scenarios? A, debt SnowBall. B, debt Avalanche. C, just ignoring your debt and hoping it goes away. Or D, winning the lottery. If you pick C or D, we can't help you. But seriously, drop your answer below. And if you've been guessing this whole time, we see you. We've got analytics. We know you've been scrolling TikTok in another tab. Pay attention.
The answer is B, debt Avalanche. And if you said lottery, we need to have a different conversation. Look, here's the actual strategy I recommend after looking at all this data. Do a hybrid approach. Start with SnowBall for your first debt to get that motivational win and prove to yourself you can do this. Then switch to Avalanche for everything else. Get that dopamine hit from knocking out a small debt, build the habit, then let math take over. CNBC even noted you can change methods midstream. There really are no hard and fast rules, so why not use both? Get the psychological benefit of SnowBall plus the financial benefit of Avalanche. You don't have to pick a side like it's some kind of debt payoff civil war. Use the tools that work for you. Mind blown, right?
And can we talk about why Dave Ramsey pushes SnowBall so hard? It's not because it's the best financial method. It's because it's the best marketing method. People who get quick wins are more likely to buy his books, take his courses, and tell their friends. It's genius business strategy. I'm not even mad. I respect the hustle. But you don't need to optimize for Dave Ramsey's bank account. You need to optimize for your bank account. According to Britannica Money, the SnowBall method may feel better, but the Avalanche strategy saves more money. Feel better versus save more money. What do you value more? And be honest, because only you have to live with the consequences of your choice. I'm just a cartoon character on the internet judging your financial decisions.
Okay, enough theory. Let's get practical. Here's your action plan. Step 1. List all your debts with balances and interest rates. Don't skip this. Step 2. Calculate how much extra you can pay per month beyond minimums. Even $50 helps. Step 3. Plug your numbers into a free debt calculator online. Compare SnowBall versus Avalanche for your specific situation. Step 4. Pick the method that saves you the most money unless you genuinely believe you'll quit without quick wins. Step 5. Set up autopay so you never miss payments. Step 6. Stick with it for at least 6 months before considering switching methods. Debt payoff is a marathon, not a sprint. Are you ready to actually do this, or are you just watching for entertainment? Because we've given you everything you need.
And look, I know debt sucks. I know it's stressful waking up every day knowing you owe thousands of dollars. I know it feels impossible sometimes. But here's what I need you to understand. Whether you use SnowBall or Avalanche, the most important thing is that you start. According to Chase, both methods would have you focus on paying your debts one at a time. And whichever method you prioritize, you can gradually become debt-free with a strategy that works for you and a degree of discipline. The method doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Paying an extra $100 per month for 2 years is better than planning the perfect strategy and never executing. So stop overthinking it, pick one, and start today. Like literally after you finish this video, go make an extra payment. We'll wait. Actually, we won't. We're a pre-recorded video, but you know what we mean.
All right, final thoughts before we wrap this up. The debt avalanche method typically saves you 10 to 40% more in interest compared to SnowBall, depending on your debt mix. But studies also show SnowBall has higher success rates because people stick with it. So here's my take. If you're confident in your discipline, use Avalanche and pocket the extra cash. If you've struggled with debt before and need wins, use SnowBall. But no, you're paying a motivation tax of a few $100. Either way, you're lapping everyone who's doing nothing. The worst strategy is paralysis by analysis. And one more thing, share this video with someone you know who's in debt. Not in a judgy way, but in a, hey, I found something that might help way. Let's normalize talking about debt so we can all escape together. Deal?
Before we let you go, let's recap for everyone who zones out during videos. Debt SnowBall, smallest balance first, feels good, builds momentum, but costs you more in interest. Debt Avalanche, highest interest first, saves the most money mathematically, but takes longer to see first payoff. Savings difference, anywhere from $150 to $4,000 plus depending on your debts. Our recommendation, try hybrid. Knock out one small debt for the win, then switch to Avalanche. And for the love of all that is holy, please use a debt calculator before deciding. Don't just pick one because it sounds cooler. Avalanche does sound more badass than SnowBall, I'll admit, but pick based on your numbers, not vibes, okay? Okay. And that's why you should stop using debt snowball if Avalanche works better for your situation. But also, snowball is totally fine if that's what keeps you motivated. We're not the boss of you. The real enemy is high-interest debt, not each other. Team Snowball and Team Avalanche can coexist. If this video helped you understand the difference, smash that like button and actually comment your answers to the pop quizzes. We'll be reading them and roasting the wrong answers. In a loving way, mostly. Subscribe for more debt-crushing content. Gorilla and Gamer Girl signing out. Peace.